Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, and today I'll be reading a multi-character expositor by me. So let's get into it. Muichirou. Now Muichirou didn't know that you could be so clumsy at times, but you claim that's the reason for your scars, and he does not press on the issue anymore. But the first time he sees them, the expression on your face, it still hurts him a little bit. The way you're trying to hide them, the way you look at him with anxiousness, like he will be disgusted or something. When in reality, he was curious about them. They made no difference to him. He thought they were cool sometimes, for people to have scars. It meant that they lived life in a special way, or had something happen to them and they're still here, still strong enough. And he wants to know the stories behind them. But until you tell him, he won't press for them. But he may do something else. And that thing is grabbing your hand and looking at the scars that litter your arm and pressing a soft kiss to each and every one of them. You're beautiful, Wayan. Gorgeous. You blush brightly. You're breathtaking. I don't think that's true, Muichirou. I'm not as beautiful as you think I am. Well, someday you'll be able to see. For now, though, it'll be my job to see how beautiful you are for the two of us, he said with a fond smile, continuing to kiss your scars and making your heart flutter in your chest. He was truly the gentlest person you've ever known, and you could tell he was doing this out of love. It was truly adorable and heartwarming to see someone love every part of you in this way. Rengoku. Now, Rengoku did have scars of his own, but they were hidden beneath the clothes he usually wore, and that's why you hardly ever saw them. But you hardly ever saw yours, and they were in such obvious places. He always tried to hide them, wearing long sleeves or putting makeup on them. But then you saw them today, and you were surprised, trying to hide them quickly, but it was too late. Wow, Ayan, I never saw these. Are they new? He said, curious, as he grabbed your hand and looked at your arm. And then you shook your head. No, Rengoku, it's not. It's not new. It's been there for a while now. He whispers softly, and he frowns. How come I never saw it before then? Because I didn't want you to see it. And at that, something within him breaks. Did you not trust him? Or did you want to hide it from him because you thought he would find them unseemly? He has no idea what it could be, but you could guess. And that's when he leans in to kiss your scars softly. I love them, Wan. Please, don't hide things from me. I want to know you, see you, every part of you there is. So don't forbid me from doing that. Please, he says softly, and your heart flutters at his words, knowing how true they are. And you find yourself nodding, going into his arms. Tengen. Tengen actually admires your scars. You never really hid them because they were in real obvious places, but you were always insecure about them. No matter how much he tried to reassure you of the fact that you looked very badass with those scars. You looked amazing, beautiful, and you were everything perfect there is to be. But you didn't believe that, and thought it was simple flattery or him just being whipped for you. And the last part is true, but you're still beautiful either way. And that's why, while the two of you are cuddling today, he ends up doing something unexpected. He grabs your cheek and kisses the small scar over there, smiling as he sees you blush. You're beautiful, my darling. Beautiful. Like an angel. Tengen, come on. You don't gotta lie to me. Well, I'm not lying. It's true. Every part of you is beautiful. And then, his kisses move onto your shoulder, where another scar lies. And he looks up at you as you kiss it, soft and gentle and sweet. And you feel your heart melt with every touch, every soft kiss that he leaves. And it does end up giving you a hickey on that scar. Perhaps, just to mark it up. Maybe he just wanted to bite it. You would never truly understand. But you blushed at his movement all the same, and the way he looked at you so possessively. But he truly had a way of making you feel treasured and feel precious. And he perfectly knew how to do that even when you were insecure. Giyuu to Myoka. Giyuu is such a sweetheart. So when he sees your scar while you're changing, he tells you to stop, and he looks at it, and you feel yourself shivering. Is it really that bad? No. Why would you think that? He says, like you were being ridiculous. And he traces his finger over it gently, looking at you with all the love there is in the world. What's the story behind it? He asks, curious. And he listens to you as you say it, looking at your scar, like it was such a trophy or something. Perhaps it was different to him, as someone who fought before, someone who's seen others fight and gain their scars. And perhaps the story of your own scar was not so cool as the rest of them, but it was still impressive to him. And he found himself leaning in to leave a soft kiss there, and then he cupped your face in his hands, kissing you on the lips. I think it's beautiful, Mayan. But more importantly, I think you're very strong and very brave. So, don't ever doubt that, okay? Don't ever doubt your thoughts and your mind and the strength that you have, and also how beautiful you are. To him, you are someone precious, someone to be treasured and loved, and he'll be sure as hell to do that every moment he got with you.